So you just need one string of thread and one needle for the edging. And when I say edging, what I'm describing is just the beads that go around the edge of your earring.
That totally reminds me of when I was...
So you want to take your needle and go in between the two pieces of material, because this is going to hide our knot. So we're going to come up through the bottom, but only going through the top piece of the felt. And pull your thread all the way through. So my knot is in between, and it'll get hidden once everything closes up. And my thread is now coming out the top of my beadwork. Now we just want to get our thread starting from the back. So right now it's coming out the top. So all we're going to do is just poke the needle back down through the felt, a little bit beside where it's coming up. Just so that now we've got our thread coming out the back. It just helps line things up easier. Now you're going to pick up 3 beads. And you're going to start your edging. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be wrapping the beads around the edge of your pellet. And this just helps give it a nice finished look. So my thread's coming out there. I'm just gonna poke back down right beside my seed beads. So coming in down the top, just like that. And then what will happen is my beads are going to wrap around the edge. See? So now my string is coming out the back. I'm going to pick up 3 beads again. And then I'm just going to move over slightly. So when I push my needle back down, it's going to be right beside the last one. So I'm going to poke it in right about there. And remember to pull your threads through nice and slowly to avoid them getting tangled. And just keep an eye on where they're going. And it's important too that as you're doing this to just snug up your beads. So just pulling on your thread a little bit just to keep things nice and tight. So there's the next one that wraps around. And you're just going to keep repeating this process. So pick up another 3 beads. And go back in right beside where you just did one. So you can see it's starting to make an edge. So that will go all the way around. And when it's finished, it's going to look something like this. So see on the edges, instead of seeing the felt, you're going to see beads wrapped all the way around the edge. So there you go. When you get to the end, you just tie your thread around another one of the threads, tie a couple of knots, snip it off, and there's your first earring. Feel free to message us if you have any questions.